Hello, good morning. I'm Sonali here. We are here in Education on Cloud. For class 10 science, we have a chapter named Life Processes. So let us see here. Life processes includes nutrition, respiration, transpiration, translocation in plants, transportation in human being, and excretion. All living beings life processes. So nutrition, if we talk, it is a process of intake of utilization of nutrient by an organism. Okay. So autotrophic means some synthesize their own food, like plants will make by photosynthesis. Heterotrophic, they depends on other organism for food, like human depends on other organism and plants, like this. Then photoautotrophic means here get energy from light, like green plants has a chlorophyll, and chlorophyll has chloroplast which will trap the photons of light and which will be preparing food. Okay. Autotrophic is get energy from chemical reaction, like some bacteria are working on this. Then heterotrophic, if we say saprophytic, get nutrients from decaying matter like mushrooms. Parasitic get nutrients from living host like tapeworm, and holozoic get complex organic food in the body, then digest, absorbs and assimilates. Okay. Then transpiration, if we say about respiration first, it is an oxidative process involving consumption of oxygen, inhalation of oxygen and liberation of carbon dioxide and water. Okay. So it can be two types, aerobic and anaerobic. When it occurs in presence of oxygen, it is aerobic. Occurs in absence of oxygen, it is called anaerobic. Okay. And we have next is transpiration, loss of water from aerial parts of the plants, and it is for four kind, that is stomatal, from stomata loss of exchange of gases will happen, and cuticular, lenticular and bark. Okay. Then translocation is, it is a transport of sucrose, hormones and minerals from the site of synthesis of utilization in plants. Okay. Now there are another ways also, like excretion, it is removal of toxic material, like all other systems are very important for body, like that excretory system also equally important, because toxins should not stay in body, otherwise they will start destroying other parts of the body. That is why it has to be excreted. So plants also as well as human also, or human or any living beings we can say. Excretory waste includes respiratory waste, nitrogenous waste, bile pigments, and excretory organs are kidneys, like remove urea and uric acid, lungs remove carbon dioxide, liver removes urea, and skin removes salt and urea. Okay. Then we have blood consists of RBC, red blood corpuscles, WBC, white blood corpuscles, platelets and plasma. Blood vessels are includes arteries which has oxygenated blood, veins which has deoxygenated blood, and capillaries. Okay. Now important points, if we talk, what is autotrophic nutrition? Autotrophic nutrition means, autotrophic nutrition are shown by plants, algae, cyanobacteria, etc. Then raw material for photosynthesis are carbon dioxide and water. So in presence of carbon dioxide, water, sunlight and chloroplast, green leaves, chloroplast, plants can prepare food. That is called photosynthesis. Photo means photons of light will be acting here, and synthesis means preparation of food. Then chlorophyll, formula of chlorophyll is here C55 H72O5 N4 Mg. Mg is the along with carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen, Mg is the important element here. Chlorophylls are used to trap sun's energy for photosynthesis. Okay. Now during photosynthesis, conversion of light energy to chemical energy. What happens in photosynthesis? Light energy to chemical energy, and splitting of water into hydrogen and oxygen, reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. Okay. Then heterotrophic nutrition, if we say, in which organism depends on another organism for food, like animal, plants lacking chlorophyll like fungi, and saprophytic nutrition. In saprophytic nutrition, which organism feeds on dead and decaying plants or animals, like fungi or bacteria are the example. Now parasitic nutrition, if we say, in which organism obtain food from the body of another living host. Okay, they are parasite on them. It is of two types, endoparasitic and ectoparasitic. Okay, so these are different. Now endoparasitic क्या होता है? That is lives inside the body of the host, like tapeworm, roundworm, and ectoparasites lives on the body of the host, like lice, leech and all. Okay. Then holozoic nutrition in which organism, mostly animals, ingest food and then digest into smaller particles with enzymes like amoeba, paramecium, animal. They don't have a specific organs for consuming food, but their body only make a shape and take that particular part and break into smaller part and get digested. So next we have different movements, like peristaltic movement is defined as rhythmic contraction muscles of lining of alimentary canal to push the food forward. Okay, and assimilation means utilization here, utilization of digested food from the body, and egestion means the removing undigested food from the body. Okay, then alimentary canal pathway, how it is, it starts, actually digestive process starts from mouth only. There is saliva secretion and saliva has enzyme called salivary amylase, so food starts breaking from there only. You are chewing by your teeth, but that is not enough, and it has to be broken into further fine parts and it has to be separated from useful and unuseful material also, then only it can go into bloodstream, and unuseful or which is not required by the body, that will be thrown out of the excretory system. So mouth to esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and then go to excretory system. Then gastric sphincters muscle helps in exit of food from the stomach to small intestine. Anal sphincter muscles helps in exit of undigested waste from the rectum through anus, and villi are the small finger like projections. It will be like this, so present on the walls of small intestine. They are used to increase the surface area of absorption of food. Okay, some common features of respiratory organs are large surface area, thin permeable walls, and extensive blood supplies. Okay, during daytime carbon dioxide given out during respiration is used for photosynthesis, therefore only oxygen is released, which is a major activity in a day. During night time only respiration takes place, therefore only carbon dioxide is released, which is a major activity at the night. Aquatic animal takes oxygen which is dissolved in water. Oxygen content is low in water, therefore they breathe at the faster rate. Okay, now human respiratory system, how it starts? It starts from nostrils, nasal cavity, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, and alveoli. Okay, so rings of cartilage are present in the throat, which ensures that the trachea air passage does not get collapsed when there is a less air present inside. And erythrocytes like RBCs, red blood corpuscles, is a disc shape and having color pigment hemoglobin, which provides red color. It transports oxygen to all part of body. Okay, and leukocytes, WBC, white blood corpuscles, produces antibodies that protects us from different diseases and which is caused by microorganism. Thrombocytes, platelets, helps in clotting of blood. The oxygenated blood enters in the heart from the lungs through the pulmonary vein. It is the only vein that carries oxygenated blood, and the deoxygenated blood from the body enters in the heart through superior and inferior vena cava. Now valves maintain unidirectional flow of blood and prevent the backward flow of blood. Okay, so valves are in unidirection, so the blood will be moving in one direction only, backward flow is not there. So double circulation occurs in man because the blood passes through the heart twice in one complete cycle of circulation. Amphibians and reptiles have three chambered heart where little mixing of oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood takes place, therefore their body temperature varies with the temperature of the environment, that is cold-blooded animals, they are called. Transport of water takes place by xylem tissues present in roots, stem and leaves. Okay, transpiration helps in upward movement of water in plants and it also regulates the temperature in plants. Organs of excretory system are like very important organ for excretory system. Kidney is the most important organ, and urinary bladder, urethra and ureters. Glomerules are the capillaries, group of capillaries present in Bowman's capsule. It is like a cup shape. Inside that glomerules will be there to receive blood from renal artery and filters it. Okay, proximal and convoluted tubules and loop of Henle reabsorbs vital nutrients like glucose, amino acids, salt, urea and water. Dialysis is the artificial process. Kidney has a semi-permeable membrane which will be done purification of blood by toxins will be removed out of the body by excretory system and the pure blood will be sent to the body back. When the kidneys doesn't function properly, so the toxins will not be separated and it will start deteriorating other organs, so the the person has to take the help of dialysis. Dialysis is the machine called dialyzer which will act as artificial kidney and which will be acting as a purification of blood. So dialysis is artificial process of getting rid of waste and unwanted water from the blood by dialysis machine. That machine is called dialyzer. Okay, gaseous waste, carbon dioxide in respiration and oxygen in photosynthesis are removed by the process of diffusion in plants. Okay, thank you.